Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. It is Wednesday morning.
Indeed.
Wednesday morning already.
It is.
Hey,
Halfway.
welcome to the Human Empowerment Experience. David is an RKC certified kettlebell trainer. I am
my lovely assistant, Miss Kendra McLaughlin.
the trainee. And hey, ever have one of those mornings where you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't want to work out? Well, we have those too. And I know
you one of those days?
Yeah. I know you have those days. And the reason I know that is because you're a human being. And it's a natural, normal feeling to wake up and say, I don't want to work out. We're humans. We have those. Now, the key is, when you feel like that, is to suck it up and do it anyway. And, I don't mean not give your body a rest. We give our bodies a rest. We don't work out on the weekends, but there's no reason why we can't push through Monday through Friday and do our workout. So some of my tips that I have when you wake up in the morning and you're not feeling it, you don't want to work out, and your little voice on your shoulder is saying, you don't have to do it today. It's okay. Get started. And what I mean by that is I literally some days, today's one of those mornings where I have to force myself to just get started. Once I get started, then I'm perfectly fine. And I'll tell you this, I've never done a workout that I didn't appreciate that I did. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I've never forced myself to do a workout and then afterwards saying, wow, I shouldn't have done that. Boy, that was horrible. Once I get going and once you get your body moving, you'll fall right into it. And that's what creates good habits. It creates dedication. It's persistence. It trains your brain to keep going even when you're having a hard time or just not feeling it. And that's important in the rest of your life as well. So when you get to a point in your work or something that you're just having to push through and you want to quit instead, this will help train your brain to be able to push through those hard times and those times where you don't want to push through.
And one other way you can deal with that is if you lack discipline, just connect with somebody else who has discipline, and it helps.
Yeah, so one of the reasons I get up at 4:30 in the morning, but one of the reasons we come on at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday is because we know that you're waiting for us. So if you join a group or if you come to our trainings in the morning, that helps solidify and helps you create that good habit of being able to get up and work out. The key is you got to get off your couch, though. You can't sit there and watch us. You need to get up and move. But saying it out loud on Facebook. Hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to lose 10 pounds, or I'm going to get in shape, or I'm going to develop. Letting people know.
Yeah, make your goal public.
Make your goal public because it creates accountability. So when you're ready to quit, you're like, well, I told I put this on Facebook.
And we'll tease you mercilessly.
Yeah. Another tip is, I don't know if you guys do essential oils. I have a diffuser here. I just started doing this a couple of months ago. And for me, it really helps. You need to get some good quality essential oils, but running a diffuser it's amazing how much smell attributes to what we're doing.
Yep.
You have calming smells, you have energizing smells. So I have some essential oils in my diffuser this morning, and it's just Wednesday. We went to bed. We didn't go to bed late. It's just halfway through the week, so I'm having to really push to get motivated here. But anyway, we're ready to go.
Yes.
We're going to do some warm-ups. We're so happy that you're here with us today. The other thing I need to say, today is Veterans Day in the United States. Thank you to all of the veterans, all of the people that are in service, and all of the people who take care of the veterans and people in service, the wives, the moms, the dads, the families. Without you, we would not have a free country. And I am so appreciative of the country that I live in, that it's a free country, that we're able to do the things that we want to do and we want to keep it that way. So having said that, I just want to say, gratitude to all of the veterans. If you see a veteran today, if you have veterans in your family, please, 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 make sure that you're thanking them and feeling the sense of gratitude for what you have here today in your lives, because they made it happen. They did.
Yes,
they made
they
it
did.
happen. They fought for our freedom. So thank you so much. It's Veterans Day. All right, let's get going. Let me just see who's on Facebook. Looks like I've got a crowd this morning.
I see that.
You know what's funny is Monday, we have a couple of people, and then as the week goes on, we start getting Anita Mason, one of my favorites. So Anita Mason and her family, when I was growing up as a kid, we used to go as a family to visit her family. And it's one of those fond memories I have of going to your house, Anita, and we would watch race car driving, and us kids would play, and you kids always had some really cool toys. I can tell you that. We left the room a mess though, but we had so much fun. We had food, a lot of good memories. I remember your German Shepherd dog. I think his name was King, if I remember correctly, one of them. Anyway, but whenever I think of Anita, it's always good memories of her and her family. So thank you for joining us this morning, and the rest of you who are with us. Let's get started with a little bit of a warm-up.
All right, let's get moving.
In order to warm up, you got to get up off the couch. So everybody up. We're just going to do some movements. David is going to lead us. So this is the hop. And when you're doing this, you just want to let your shoulders drop down. Let everything go. Get the stress out. This is great for your neck and shoulder area in terms of, we always hold a lot of stress and that kind of thing in our necks and shoulders. And so this gets everything loosened up so we can let that stuff go. Let that shit go. And this is drop down arms. The pinky's towards the floor, and it's like you're wicking water off your hands.
Wicking or flicking?
Flicking or wicking. Like when you go to the airport or somewhere and you go to the bathroom and you wash your hands and there's no paper towels or anything. And you have to go like this before you.
Makes everybody else in the room happy.
And that feels good. You want to drop your shoulders down too. This is heart openers. And we're tapping our bodies as we're bringing our hands around. And as we open up our hearts, we want to have a sense of gratitude today for everything that we have in our lives. We are fortunate human beings to be here now during this time where we can get up and work out and go to work and be with our families, whether it's through Zoom with COVID. There's always something good to, when we're in a situation, we always have something that we can give gratitude for. I'm happy that I'm able to move my body, that I have all 4 limbs, that I'm in really good health, that I'm able to do the job that I do. And just speaking of that, for those of you who don't know what I do, I am a trauma and addiction recovery coach. I have an online coaching program. It's a 16-week program that's amazing. I've had clients go through my program and literally change their lives. And it's about recovering from trauma. A lot of times when we've had trauma, we haven't dealt with it, and we make these decisions in our lives, and we keep making these stupid decisions, and we wonder why. And it's because we have not worked through the trauma that we've experienced in our lives. And I'll tell you this, everyone has had trauma in their lives to some degree or another. And trauma can lead to addiction, because what happens is when you're feeling that pain of your trauma in your subconscious, you want to feel better. So you're either, it could be a shopping addiction, it could be drinking, drugs, alcohol, it could be shopping, or I already said shopping, I'm addicted, eating, whatever it is. But anyway, so I have that course. I also have a yoga for trauma course that I teach. That is fairly new. It's a couple months old, and I have students in that course that actually have sent me messages of gratitude that it's literally changing their lives. And what we do in that yoga practice, it's for all levels of people, so you don't have to be a yoga pretzel person. It's basically getting the trauma and the emotions that we've held in our bodies that create disease. It's basically getting those out and getting you to know your body. So I teach that on Thursdays and Saturdays, which is a fantastic program as well. And David and I are working on a project for empowerment. So David is an empowerment coach, along with he was a martial artist teacher for 25 years. He's a kettlebell RKC kettlebell certified trainer, but he's also an empowerment coach. And together we help people live a better life and understand that they are in control of making their lives exactly the way they want to make them, no matter the circumstances or no matter what you've done to other people or what you've done or what has been done to you. Oh, that was a big mouthful, wasn't it? We also do tile work on the side. So we install tile, which is really neat because it's that's the physical job that we do. So we do kitchen backsplashes, we do bathrooms, we do floors, and we have some clients that we're working with now and locally doing tile work.
All right.
Right. Wow. You know what's funny is for getting up being kind of tired, I'm pretty talkative
I
this
was
morning.
gonna say, you're full of energy.
Okay, what are we?
We are
up to?
picking up our kettlebell, putting it at our feet.
Can I use my big one?
You sure can. You gotta put the kettlebell a little distance between your feet, toes pointed slightly out. Fold at the hip. Keep your knees still. Grasp the handle, seat your shoulders, drive into the heels to pick it up. Push your hips forward. Push the hips back to bring yourself down. Push the hips forward. I know it looks like we're standing up and sitting down, but you want to think of it in terms of the hips moving forward or backward. This translates into bringing the kettlebell up and down.
This is a great glute workout. Mm-hmm. So you squeeze your glutes as you come up. And boy, mine have taken some good shape lately. Just wanted to say that. I'm 50, how old am I? 58. And, not looking too bad back there.
Take your kettlebell, swing it to the right.
Okay. Kevin, be serious. I was serious.
And same thing, sit your hips back, squat.
Now on this one, you have to tighten your core and work at keeping your hips level. You don't want to lean to the side, which is what the kettlebell's trying to do. And squeeze those glutes and legs as you come up. Core is tight, shoulders are seated.
Kettlebell to the other side.
Getting our legs strong. We're gripping with our toes, getting a good solid foundation with our feet. Oh.
Okay, so we're going to change hands again. Now watch this. I'm going to let the kettlebell fall to the outside and swing across. And then bring it up. So it looks like this. Let it fall to the side. Change hands.
I don't know which one. So which hand do I grab it?
I have it in this hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to change it to this hand.
Right. But where
like that. Right. And around and up. Good. Grip with your toes. Don't let it move your body.
It's amazing how much we use our feet when we're standing still because we have to stay grounded. And this helps you stay grounded in your life when you've got things going on around you, and you're not feeling so grounded,
All right. Give it to one more side to the side.
I was
Now,
feeling heavy to me
yeah, you might want to go
today.
slow.
I'm gonna go to the smaller one. Not that I don't want to work hard, but I want to make sure that my form is good. Because if I'm using bad form, I'm not doing myself any good.
Press it overhead.
Now, when you're doing this, you're using your hips as you thrust up to propel, using that energy of your midsection to put that kettlebell up.
Change hands.
It's a really neat concept, and it allows you to do more work,
Much more.
which means you'll get physically in shape physically without hurting yourself.
Pull it in. Set it down. So strength is one of those things people mostly don't understand. Think of it like this. Put your arm out like this. Take your other hand and grab a hold of your bicep. Feel how big your bicep is. You can be one of the biggest, most muscular people in the world. Your bicep still isn't going to be very big. Take the same hand and grab your butt, one cheek of your butt. Think of the size of that muscle compared to your bicep. You don't want to lift with your bicep. You want to lift with your hips.
The biggest
much
muscle.
Bigger muscle.
Yeah.
Much stronger.
Isn't that
Much
interesting?
more duration.
So you're using your biceps a little bit. Your energy is really coming from your gluteus, your hips, because that's the bigger muscle. Your legs, your hips, your pelvis,
That's right.
all of that. Your psoas.
Mhm.
This is where your energy is from. This is where
Yeah.
the real energy is. It's not necessary. So for those of you who are going to the gym, concentrating only on your bicep and tricep and all that, that's great. But your energy when you work out or do anything during the day is from your glutes and your legs. And stay
Okay.
grounded. Oh, he's got the timer.
The timer is out.
What
We're
does
going
that
to do
mean?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We're going to do 5 minutes, and it's going to be, you're going to have a choice.
Oh boy.
You can do 5 minutes of snatch, 5 with one arm, 5 with the other arm, or you can grab a pair of kettlebells and do 5 minutes of double swing to the rack and press. What would you like?
I'm gonna do doubles
Okay,
with this smaller one.
excellent, excellent.
Oh,
I think I'm going to join. I'll use a pair of 12.
we're doing doubles today, everybody. But I'm using my smaller one, which is smart. And he also went down to his,
Well,
what he would consider his smaller one.
if I was going to do snatch, I would do the 16.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do double long cycle, which is a pair of 12s, which is 24. So I'm actually going up and so did you.
Yeah. So long cycle, can you tell me what long cycle is?
Long cycle is swing to the rack, press, turn, swing to the rack, press, return.
Yep.
Rinse and repeat.
I'm gonna fix your camera because we can't really see you. See you.
Okay. Get your kettlebell ready. And like I said, you can do a pair, or if you don't have a pair of kettlebells, use one larger one. And you're going to go all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. The snatch is a little more cardiovascular intensive. The double long cycle is a little more strength intensive. Okay, you ready?
I think I'm ready. 5 minutes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Begin.
Now, I noticed that you don't.
Yeah, I'm not using my hips yet because I don't really need them. I'm
Okay.
using my hips for the lower part. Well, I better start out. I'm gonna eventually need that.
Form is key here. Make sure that you're using the correct form all the way through.
That's 1 minute. It's 2 minutes. Well, that's 2 minutes now. Halfway. Less than 2 minutes to go. Huh. 1 minute left. 30 seconds. Rest whenever you like. 15 seconds.
Holy smokes. Holy shit. Wow. That was the longest 5 minutes of my entire life. I'm gonna catch a breath. So this is obviously great for the cardio, but this is about endurance today. Strength and endurance. And it's one of those things where if you can train your mind to make it through something like that, you will also have the endurance to make it through the shitty tough times of your life when you need it. It's all up here. We're developing our bodies for strength and our minds for strength as well. And oh my God, I've done this with other things too. I did 100 miles in a day on my bike with a bike group. And 100 miles in a day is a long, long ride. And at the end, I was at mile 97 and my body physically hit the wall. If any of you have ever hit the wall with your body in terms of there was no strength left, but I knew I only had 3 miles left. I was not going to quit. I did 97 miles. I'm going to quit it at mile 97. No. And I forced my mind to overcome what was happening in my body. And I can tell you right now that that one single event of me pushing through has helped me so much in all areas of my life, especially with work, especially when you have big goals that you're reaching for and you're trying to climb that mountain and you're going through a tough time. Mentally, it puts you in another realm. It literally does. When you test your body physically and you make it through something that, like what we just did here today, that was I didn't think I was going to make it, honestly. So what I did was in the beginning, even after the first minute, I had to really talk to myself and say, you can do this, and overcome the fear, the negative thinking, the negative belief system that's going on in my head. You can't do it. You're not strong enough. You're too old, all that shit. I had to let it go, take it away, and get it done anyway. And so when you do this, this will help you in your life.
I think we're done for today.
I am like sweating to death too. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so happy to have you here. And you know, what this is all about for us is to help you also live the best life that you can with purpose and passion, and to overcome those roadblocks when you've come up against that wall, to get past it, to climb over or go around it, however you want to do it. But it's about doing the best that you want to do in your life, whatever it is that you want to do. We all have goals and dreams, right? So we're sending you love, joy, peace, happiness, and especially abundance today to all of you. And we're taking in that love that you have for us as well. So it's a give and take. We're giving it and we're taking it. Also sending some special healing energies to any of you, to all of you in the world who are suffering today, in the hopes that you find some peace in your day today. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to thank a veteran or veterans or all of the veterans. And we will see you here. This is Bugsy. Hey, Bugsy. We'll see you here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Get your kettlebells. Come on, come do this with us. This is what's going to help you live a longer, better life. It's all about longevity, being able to do the things that you want to do. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 6. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye, everyone.